Well, welcome back everybody. Just watching the moon go down and sun coming up. I've just spent the night picking up the last few bits and pieces that I've missed the night before. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Another glorious day in the Pacific. So day 3. Got a crab just for some extra food for later. Found a couple of extra palm fronds, or fibrous leaves. Water still is full. My statistics are pretty decent. Could do with another sip of water and food. Yep. So let's eat that. Have another sip. Okay. And we are ready, I guess, to see if we can't find Mr. Shark again. There was one thing. I never really covered the raft when I pulled it in on shore. I mean, we were in it for so short a time. So I think I was getting confused with another save that I had where I was just practicing some things. Looking at volume levels and stuff like that. So I don't believe that we've actually covered what's on the raft. So while we wait for the sun just to get up a little bit more, make it a little easier to find the shark, we know about the paddle. That's the way of basically moving this thing around. There is actually storage on here, as well as an anchor. And this is a sea anchor, so this can apparently drop in the deep ocean, or obviously on the side of a shore, but unlike the rafts, which can only drop their anchor in the relative shallows, the sea anchor can do it from a lot deeper. Storage is the important thing. So all along we've had 3 rations. These are very good food sources. They will top up both your hunger and your thirst. I think 2 of them will completely fill you. So we have found a 4th, and we have some extra duct tape. So rather than take up space in the other storage devices, I've decided to put them in here. And of course we have a compass. Now, we talked a little bit about the cartographer in one of the previous episodes. I will be using that when it comes to deciding which way I'm going. I think that's the island that we were mentioning, but it doesn't look like there's any rocks on it. So it might not have, or be what I'm suspecting it to be. Oh, I thought that was him. It's a different shark. Just a reef shark. So that island could be a contender. I'm not sure yet. We still have other things to try and contend with and deal with today. Right, we're all full on everything. 8 o'clock in the morning, day 3. Have all my tools. So, let's see if we can't find him today. I'm hoping we can. I may have to go out and have a little closer look at this one. That may encourage him to come and have a look at me. The shark, that is. I'm trying to avoid getting bitten. I mean, there are things I can do on this island. I mean, I could be building a loom, I could be building a tanning rack, but they take a lot of lashings to make, which is going to eat through the fibrous plants that we have. I need those to run the still at the moment because there's not too many coconut trees left on this island, so palm fronds are not going to last forever. So I would rather not use those resources on this island. I would see that glitch? I would prefer to use them on an island I'm going to be calling base. Either that one there or that one there. I still think I'll go to that one. Looks like it's got quite good sandy beaches on that one. So I am very keen to get on with that. But equally keen to get rid of the threat shark in this area. Let's just see if we can't investigate this wreck a bit more. See if that doesn't invite our friend to come and have a say hello. Oh man, all these snakes. There's not much of this ship to see. can get down the back. Please, no snakes. We'll take that. Nothing else to see in here. Physical skills increased. Let's get back to shore a bit. Getting bitten by the biggest sharks and bleeding is not going to be fun. I will have to waste resources making a loom to make cloth. A dancing shark over there. Let's see what we got. Exhausted already. Thought physical skill went up. We got 10 o'clock. Another tub, some more food, and another lashing. Yeah, not so bad. If this guy doesn't turn up, I may just contemplate getting out of here. I don't feel I'm prepped already, and by the time it'll take me to actually get myself organised, think about what I'm taking, get over there. Even if I do get over there, it's going to be dark. I will have to scavenge around. I do have torch and lights for everything. Okay, I am prepped for one more day here, so let's just see how today goes. So I could make a smoker if I wanted. I'll take that out. Put the tarp down here. I'll put the beans down here as well. I don't think the beans are as good as the rations. The rations sort of do your food. The beans, rations do your water as well. Whereas the beans, I think, just do your food. Oh, where did I put the lashings? There we go. Come on, Mr. Sharky, where are you? I like leaving a shark trophy on every island I go to. There's normally one or two. You would hear him. I'd known we weren't going to have to contend with him. I might have made different plans. Alright, oops, snake. Saw the cod, thought I'd go for him. You'll get your medium food, but two of. Okay. Let's not drown on day 3. He's just not out here, is he? The big shark. More snakes, good grief. Whoa, we found you. We found you. Okay, he is a tiger shark. Okay, let's see where I want to do this. Come here, buddy. How in can you go? Have one of them. I shall use the clay as my defensive wall. Where's he gone? That's what worries me. He's jinking. Come on, I've got another 8 of these to get into you. Well, he does like to come in when I go up for air, doesn't he? Come on. Gotcha again. Come on, big fella. And again. Get a proper breath of air. Right, just need a bit of patience. Oh, yeah. See, that didn't talk about patience. Oh, waste 2 spares. It's only wood. Again. Alright. This is ridiculous. There we go. And we have a lot left. Well, just as well I made those spares. Oh, I didn't throw. I'm out. Damn it. Alright, fishing spear, hopefully. It's got to be close. No. Alright. Swim close, let me grab some. Come on. Let's see if I can grab some. That was closer than I was anticipating. Got some. Well, we know the drill. Gotcha. Okay, I made hard work of that one. Using the L2 we can drag stuff around, so let's drag him back up onto the beach. Take these spears out. It was a tiger shark, it wasn't a great white. I don't care, it's a shark. Let's have these, thank you. That's a good shot, that must have hurt. Oh, come on. Thank you, thank you. Don't know if there's any more spears in him. Let's turn him over and have a look. Okay, we'll have empty hand. Hardly turned him over. Come on, mate. Okay, so if you hold down while you're holding something or dragging something, and you hold down the R2 trigger button, you'll actually throw it. There we go. Camp Mascot. Brucey bonus number 1. There we go. Keep the coconut safe, eh, mate? Fantastic. Okay, we did get him, so let's... how many spears did I get back? So I'm missing 3 here. See what we get out of him. Now with the sharks, you'll get 3 hide, which on a tanning rack will turn into 3 leather. So we'll take all of that, because I want that. Not that I've got a tanning rack on this island. I don't plan to waste the lashings to make it. And then you'll have 3 steaks, and then once you've taken the last steak out of him, it'll disappear. I'm only going to cook up 1, so I'm not going to waste too much. Waste, nothing wasting. I want to leave him as a trophy, so I'll leave the rest of the meat in him. The meat will stay good, so who knows, I may end up on this island dying of thirst, starving with hunger. I'll have all the resources and everything I need here, including a good bit of shark meat if I want to. I do want to cook this up. I'm not hungry enough for him, but I've got to really. Went through all that effort for him. Okay, so let's just have a quick check here. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so hopefully there's no other predator sharks in the area. That being the case, we'll be taking the small dinghy and rowing out to that island tomorrow. Fantastic. What I do want to do though is I do want to get this big meat cooked. We'll make a lovely supper for tonight. I am going to need more wood in there. Yeah, food won't drop down enough to make it fully worthwhile, but what the heck. 1 more on the water. Perfect. We'll just top that up. I guess now we can start thinking about what we're going to be taking. So there's going to be a little bit of sorting out the chests, looking at what items we want to have ready for us. We will sleep tonight so that when we get up first thing in the morning we can head off. Fantastic. Okay, what do we get again in here? Oh, that's an empty one. Am I carrying one still? No. And let's get this leather stashed away. We did pick up another one of those, I thought, in one of the chests. What did I do with that chest? I've already sorted it out, surely, haven't I? I didn't leave it over on the other side. Sorry, I'm doubting what I did. I don't want to leave it behind. Nothing out there. Nothing out there. It's not around the corner here. Nothing else has grown back, no. Okay, I did bring it back. Alright, I'll put the top there, the beans there. So we actually do want to take those as well, so as we know we're getting ready now. Empty hands for the top. Okay, so you're full. Apart from, I can stock up on 1 more lashing in there, but that's fine. That's an empty one. That's full. Empty 6 spots. Another spot there, 7. Right, I don't want to forget the lantern, so let's put the lantern in the chest. How many have I got? Enough to keep the water still going. That's got 2. Yeah, so well, let's make that 4th lashing. Might as well. I'm going to need them on the other end. If I carry the spears with me, we're taking up a fair few. Right, that's just going to be a stick. That I'm not going to need. That can stay here with the battery. will take the corrugated iron and the planks. Put those there, and I still have space in that one. Now, I did get a couple of bits of leather. I do want to build myself a refined spear. So let's take one of them. In fact, the torch. We don't need. I have the storage for it. Mind you, until I put it on my belt, it doesn't take up any more inventory slots. I will need that for the spear. And let's get a stack of these spears in here. Alright, how we doing? Still cooking away. I will need to sleep, still young, that's fine. Let's have a look at the refined spear. If I go to the other island, it's a larger island that's got things like boar or snakes on it. It'll take 2 normal spears to kill a snake, so you chuck the first one at it, it'll just aggravate it and chase after you. If you hit it with a refined spear, it'll kill it in one go. I would like more than one refined spear if I can. Have I passed it? No. Let's craft that. No, I didn't want to do that. Let's restack this. I'm going to grab one of those to make another stone tool. That's the meat. Fantastic. I've got the spear, I just need the leather. You throw the first refined spear at a snake and miss, then you're going to want another one. Yep, got everything. Put it back down to refined spear. I could do this by the quick menu, but I'm here now. Alright, there we go. 2 refined spears. I'll stack those back up. Okay, 3 normal spears. Not enough to take a shark down in the open water, but I can sit there and stab it with a refined spear. It'll do more damage. This must be full now. Yeah, we'll take another drink. Just keeping this topped up. We want it topped up for the morning as well. We don't need to waste, in case I wake up in the morning and they're all gone and only needs one more to fill up. 1 large cooked meat. Thank you very much. So how hungry are we? 2 bars. Well, yum, yum, yum. If I could have an extra bar, it would be full. 8 o'clock. I guess if I sleep now, we'll get up nice and early. I can have everything stacked and ready on me by the time we then head off. I can make all the stuff from what I find on the island. I'm going to take a log. Empty hands. Thank you. Sorry, I know this is annoying. Got to be done. It's part of the game. Empty, full, full, and a lantern. I could probably leave 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be carrying these items. So I got 1, 2, yeah, 5 spaces left. I'm going to need to put something away. If we're travelling over, I don't need the torches. So let's put that in the light box. I would prefer to have 1 space free for the compass. That will work. How are we doing on the fire? Yeah, it's going to run out in a minute anyway. The moon's out, so that's okay. I could cart some food over, but there'll be crabs over there. Getting hold of food, coconuts, just to top everything up won't be a problem. Don't need the fishing spear. Might want to actually pack some of them. Alright. Quick reorganisation, sorry about that. How high will these go? Don't break a leg? No, thank you very much. Yeah, put them in there. I'll leave some, but by the time we end up coming back to this place, then, you know, all the fibrous leaves are going to have replenished, so I don't really need them. Whereas I may need them on the other island. Okay. Check, 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 check. And we'll be leaving this one here that's empty. Drag you over a bit. Have a seat for the campfire. Okay, I'm not sure how long this has been going. But I think that is everything we can really do around here tonight. We've grabbed everything off the island. We've done the wrecks, even did the Polynesian ship, surrounded by snakes and lionfish. Avoided getting poisoned. Please don't tempt fate. Took out the predatory shark that was in the area. We now have a camp mascot. Brucey bonus number 1. Everything else is prepped. Everything else can stay. I don't need it. Food by the time I wake up is going to be something I am going to want. So I'm going to want something cooked. Let's go for something medium. No, not the axe. Or the knife. Blah. Let's get this going again. Fantastic. Put the meat on. Is that enough wood? I hope so. Don't waste another one. Yeah. Fine. Time check coming up to 11 o'clock. Right, we're going to go and save now. Go to sleep. When we wake up, we'll head over to the other islands. I think that's probably it for this particular episode, so I hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit the like button, that helps. If you'd like to see more, you can always subscribe. Thank you very much for your time and watching. Appreciate it, and see you next time.